What I witnessed in Ashraf was a model of morality, of solidarity, and of brotherhood. This is in essence what has helped Ashraf residents to resist all pressures over the years. I am sure that any visitor to Ashraf would draw the same conclusions from this unforgettable experience. I will not repeat here what prominent international experts, Struan, have said already, or the very important things that the rest of panelists are going to say this afternoon. I will instead share 3 points with you in the time I've been given. The first point is that what Mrs. Rajavi is requesting from the United Nations for the protection of Ashraf is something very concrete and very practical. The UNHCR has already taken a significant step, and now the Secretary General, the UNHCR and UNAMI should take another step forward and place Ashraf under permanent monitoring by stationing observers there. The written declaration of 25th November 2010 by the European Parliament, approved by absolute majority, reads, and I quote, calls on the High Representative of the Union for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy to urge the United Nations to provide urgent protection for Ashraf. Following the position adopted by UNHCR, we are working full force for the European Union to support and facilitate the stationing of observers. Mrs. Rajavi has declared that the Iranian community in the world and families of Ashraf residents are even prepared to pay the expenses for protecting UN observers. This demonstrates the unique capacities of this resistance. However, we must take into account that practical problems can always be overcome. The question is not so much practical as political. The question is to find the political will in the United Nations, in the European Union, in the United States, the political will to act. In particular, the European Union should exert political pressure on the government of Iraq to respect the United Nations High Commissioner of Refugees Declaration and suspend